We are following breaking news. We have new video of Luigi Mangione's arrival at a courthouse in Pennsylvania. That's where we're anticipating an extradition hearing for the 26-year-old Ivy League graduate and high school valedictorian accused in the murder of health insurance CEO Brian Thompson.
Yeah, let's see this moment. It is actually sort of something to watch. He was trying to send a message, but police rush him off very quickly.
Huh?
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
I'm going to play it again, then I'm going to tell y'all what he said.
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
So, that's the latest. I'll play a little bit more of this, and we gonna continue.
All right, so we just heard him yell that about it, sort of something being unjust. This is an insult to the intelligence of the American people. Let's bring in trial attorney Mercedes Colwin with us. Look, this is someone between what you're hearing him say right there, manifesto, messages left on these bullets. Right. I mean, this is someone on a mission, it appears. He is the alleged killer in this case. We have to be very clear about that. He's facing an extradition hearing here, but I just wonder what you think of a moment like that as you see it, knowing the evidence that police say they have on this person.
Brianna, it's very disturbing, and those types of outbursts will certainly be evaluated by his defense team because that's just not normal. I mean, we've already had reports that he has been very strange since over the summer, that he has become reclusive. This manifesto is these rantings and ravings of an individual that obviously has some aberrant thoughts in his mind, and that's why he put it down on paper. So all of that is certainly very disturbing. The defense is going to have to evaluate whether this is an individual that really will even understand the charges. I mean,
So essentially, he was talking about this is completely unjust, and this is an insult to the intelligence of the American people, so on and so forth. Right? The case continues to evolve. I want to bring it to Carrie first, and what she thinks about this, considering that he's now been caught, the alleged shooter of the CEO of the healthcare company, and him saying that this is completely unjust. And also, additional details has come out as far as him supposedly going off the grid. They had former classmates that was pulling up, basically saying that he was a valedictorian. He come from a privileged background. They say recently he had a procedure where his back was messed up, and he wrote a manifesto. They called him with a ghost gun, fake IDs, and all this stuff. Carrie, what are your thoughts about this?
I'm just interested in continuing to see this unfold. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to draw any real conclusion at this point because of the way that it's playing out. So I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna say blacklist.
You can say whatever you want to say,
but I don't know. I want to see what they were talking about, the manifestos. Well, not see it, but hear what's on the documents and stuff like that he had. So I'm just interested in seeing when more information that he was in possession of comes out, because it still seems
the manifesto's on the internet.
Oh, it is. It still seems a little bit I don't know, interesting to me. It still seems a little fishy.
I'm gonna pull up the manifesto. See if I can
my early what I think is this is just reading and hearing is this dude's 26, and I guess you can be on your parents' insurance until you're 26.
Yeah,
is a thing. So maybe they hit him with that pre-existing, we ain't fucking with your shit and we ain't paying for it type of thing.
Oh,
that's just me. Like, I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Your parents' insurance ain't covered. Now you ain't on them. Now we ain't. I can see.
But his parents
Them,
was
them people.
rich.
It ain't even
Allegedly.
about that though, because he said he was trying to like get away from his parents and shit. Like he was trying to do his own thing. He didn't like the whole "I'm rich, privileged" thing.
So he wants to go off the grid, but ain't got no money to go off the grid.
I don't know.
That was just what I
I
thought
want to
when
know why he was
so
at the
when they was saying he was
McDonald's
26.
chilling in the McDonald's. I want to know that.
He had to
Harry,
eat.
tell me the mindset of that. Why was he chilling in the McDonald's?
He had to eat.
Nah, you can get it
Because
to
he ain't
go.
guilty.
And he's 26. He
People
know how to
people
get
were
on the
mean on
app.
the internet. Like people was like, "We're about to go get out. We're about to come after the McDonald's employee. Why they snitching?" I was like, "Dang!" And it
You
was
can
like
tell
it
them
had
eyebrows
8,000
anywhere.
likes.
You
I
can
said,
tell those
"That's
eyebrows
wild."
anywhere. He
I
done
don't
got
know how
caught.
accurate this is, this manifesto thing. So I
I
ain't
read
even
it on
gonna
the
address it.
I read on the shade room. They had it on the shade room.
Yeah, this is alleged, so I don't know how accurate it is. So I'm gonna just leave it out of the conversation so far. I save it if it's verified for maybe Thursday or something like that. So
I can't wrap
That's
my mind
crazy.
around why he would sit inside the McDonald's. That makes no sense when people are looking for you and you have eyebrows that nobody has.
Exactly.
Usually,
Maybe he was.
usually, I'm gonna be honest. Usually, the person that commits the crimes most of the time and shit like this, it's not that person. They not getting caught like that. Like you just killed a CEO. You're sitting at McDonald's. Stop the games. You just ran through New York. You done got off every fucking camera in the world. You gonna go sit in McDonald's?
what's
Huh?
wrong? What's wrong with McDonald's?
And Alatuna at that.
What's wrong with McDonald's?
There's nothing wrong with McDonald's. It's just the fact that you're sitting in public. You're just sitting right in plain sight. Nobody's doing that after killing a CEO. Like that's just cap.
I,
They're
I
lying to
I
us.
don't really understand. Like you at McDonald's, like
You chilling, you eating.
yeah, you getting some food.
Like
It's
he
You're
don't know
two
gonna
niggas know what he
rewards.
so
like.
after wait,
I'm
wait,
sure
wait,
he
wait.
had no clue people knew what he looked like.
This bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, there's cameras everywhere in New York, so that's dead. You just killed a CEO. You just killed a CEO.
Mm,
You're going to sit down and eat in public. In public.
yeah.
You just killed a man. So you're going to
One or
sit
two
down and
things
eat in
is
public.
going on. He either is just that dumb or he wants to get caught so he can become, I guess, some martyr or whatever. Because I can't wrap my mind around why you would sit in the McDonald's. Like I said, he's young.
You need some
Most people do.
Wi-Fi. What do you
Most
mean?
people do the app. He don't need no Wi-Fi.
Why wouldn't
Clearly
he?
he didn't. Let's just say this. Clearly he didn't care.
But that's what I
Like
just
you
said. I
killed
said one or
somebody
two
and you
things are
didn't leave the
happening.
state. Clearly that nigga did not care.
I said one or two things are
Clearly,
happening.
this is the person that did it.
Maybe there was more people to be dealt with, and he had to stick around.
Clearly, this isn't the person that did it.
Or clearly he didn't
I
ever
don't know.
expect to really get away with it long term. Like I don't know why y'all think that this guy was just like, yeah, he was smart, but that don't mean that he was sane.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking questions.
Like, cause listen.
Just because
Let's
you're
think.
smart doesn't mean you can get away with murder. Like
That's correct. And here's the biggest part. So where was he gonna go at the end of the day? Because the manhunt was never gonna not stop. At
this is national news.
where do y'all think that he was gonna go? Okay, so let's say that he get out of the McDonald's. Then what? What's the long term plan? I just
It
want to
depends
know.
on how you plan it out.
Okay, well tell me. Give me a scenario.
You're not. It's
First of
not like
all, I
you
wouldn't have
kill
went inside no
Quentin in
McDonald's.
fucking
I would have
Oklahoma
ordered
City.
from
They're
the app.
looking for your ass.
I keep
Where
telling
in
you, I wouldn't have went
America
inside
could
a
he
McDonald's.
go
I'd have
to
ordered from the
where
app.
where is he going? What is he gonna do? Yeah, so somebody got to give me something.
Hold on, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Where is he going? Okay, what is he going to do? Okay, let's say he don't go to McDonald's. All right, cool. Let's say he make it all the way over to Nevada. Then what?
Okay. He makes it to Nevada.
And then what?
First thing I would have did
Then
is
what?
shaved them eyebrows.
Okay, but
But
where is he? What is he gonna do? Where is he gonna go? Somebody somewhere knows him. I'm sure there's a classmate that was able to identify him. All of that, because they clearly said that they didn't release all of the information that they had been getting. They just released enough information that people helped them to be able to spot him or whatever. So where is he gonna go? Even
Right,
if he
so
go to
that's why I
even if
said,
he go to Canada, they got TV in
mhm,
Canada. They know what's going on. He could
correct.
literally be extradited back to the United States of America. Okay, so cool. You go to Canada, wherever you go, you still gonna be able to get extradited. So where is he gonna go?
and if
Like I
somebody
said,
looking
he
for you in
either didn't
America,
plan it
you
out.
can't move about the world if somebody's looking for you in America at all.
Edward Snowden got up out of here.
So if you walking around with no fucking eyebrows on, that makes you look just as suspicious to me. Cause I don't know a nigga that
Oh,
ain't got no
when
eyebrows. That's just me personally.
Whoopi
I
Goldberg
Niggas
does
with
it
hold
every
on,
day.
hold
alopecia,
on.
nigga.
Whoopi Goldberg does it every day.
I don't know a man that don't have eyebrows. For everybody that's in the chat that said that they would shave their eyebrows, good luck. All right.
Oh, they said
The
they shave their
only
eyebrows
niggas that
too?
I'd have never seen that ain't got no eyebrows is niggas that need to be taken to prison immediately. If you walking around
Whoopi
with
Goldberg
no
does it every day.
eyebrows, nigga, you a problem in itself.
Nigga, you got nose piercings and 8 fucking septum piercings.
They got them.
I don't know a nigga that ain't got no eyebrows. I'm gonna be looking at that nigga quick.
Whoopi does
Hey
it
man, that
every
nigga is
day.
probably the one that did some killing. That nigga ain't got no eyebrows on.
Y'all
Real
They
must
say
ain't
he
talk.
did
been
a
to the
lot of
beauty
stuff, but then
parlor.
they say like he
Y'all
like
must
left
don't
that
know
up with his
chicks from the
fingerprints.
90s. They don't got no eyebrows.
Have you ever seen a nigga with no eyebrows on? That's an immediate stare. You can't stop looking at a person that ain't got no eyebrows. Have y'all ever seen a person with no eyebrows?
Yes,
How
I
you
seen
gonna have
Yeah.
no
alopecia,
eyebrows on?
cancer, all of that.
No.
I've seen it.
You still gonna stare? Hey man, why you ain't got no eyebrows? I want to know why you ain't got no eyebrows.
Yeah, usually they don't have no hair at all though, too. It's just
Yeah, so you got a full head of hair, but ain't got no eyebrows, but you got alopecia. Come on.
yeah, that ain't
It's
gonna work.
tons of women that do this and they draw them back on.
No, we're not talking about a woman. You a man with a full head of hair and no eye. Do you know how retarded you look with no
They
eyebrows
feminine
and full
now.
hair? You got
Yeah,
a
they
full head
feminine
of hair
now.
and no eyebrows. You know how retarded you gonna be looking?
Some of the men are feminine now.
No. Do
Yeah,
you know
they're
how
hey,
crazy
wait,
people
wait, wait.
look with no
Nah.
eyebrows and a full head of hair?
Anton, you
Like
can shave your eyebrows.
Not with a full head of hair, I can't. Because then that would mean that. So you telling me you going through cancer treatments, but your eyebrows fell off, but your hair is still there? That shit don't make no sense whatsoever. That don't even make no sense. You gonna be looking crazy.
Well, that's another thing.
You gonna be
I would
looking
have
like a
shaved
veggie tail. You gonna look
I would
like
have shaved my
have
hair
y'all ever
too.
seen veggie tails before?
Yeah, VeggieTales, yeah.
You gonna be looking like a veggie tail. I knew a girl that looked like a veggie tail. I thought she was cute, and then my homeboy, this the honest to God truth. I thought she was cute, and my homeboy was like, man, why you he was like, you think she cute? He was like, nigga, she look like a veggie tail. I said, all right, you right.
Ugh.
peer pressure you out the
Have
buns.
y'all ever seen veggie? Okay, look, he did. He peer
Yeah, I
pressured the
seen
fuck out of
VeggieTales.
me.
They showed us that in elementary school.
He peer pressured the hell out of me. I was like, no, she cute as hell. He's like, nigga, she look like a veggie tail. I was like, yeah, I can't unsee that shit now. Y'all ain't never seen veggie tails? I'm looking at all of
So
these veggie
weird.
tails right now. Look at this shit. This is what he would have looked like. And
I
they got
remember
veggie tails with
VeggieTales.
hair too, but it's like a broccoli thing. So they got this veggie tail right here,
That's the old VeggieTale.
and they got this one right here. He the broccoli though.
what is
And
is
they
this
had to
is this
decide between good. They had to decide between good and evil.
I never saw Veggie Tales.
You never seen a veggie tail before?
They showed us that in
No.
school.
Look at this one. Now, hell no. If I see a nigga walking around looking like a veggie tail, seriously, bro, that's gonna be crazy. So anyway, so we now know that he couldn't shave his eyebrows off. All right.
He could if he didn't try. So that tells me he wanted to get caught.
All this tells me is that y'all would be getting caught immediately. Y'all wouldn't have made it 5 days. Y'all would have made it five minutes.
No, I would have
They would
planned
have
it
had
out.
Mika's short ass apprehended. Slimmy's tall ass would have been apprehended trying to ride an e-bike down the street.
Nope, I would have jumped in
Y'all the wrong
somebody's.
people to ever do crime with. Remind
I would have
me,
jumped in somebody's
if I'm
undercarriage.
ever looking to do crime, I'm not gonna ask y'all for y'all opinion. That's all I know.
I would have jumped in somebody's undercarriage. I'd have been gone.
Mika, you wasn't going nowhere.
What?
You would have been caught so fast. I don't think there's anybody on this panel outside of Carrie that could have got away with it.
I assure you, I know all the underground bunkers. I'd have got out of it.
The only reason Carrie would get away is because she got a kid hauler.
What is
No,
that?
nobody
What is a
suspects
kid
anybody
hauler?
that the vehicle you
Oh,
got.
the
Yeah, that's the only reason Carrie would get away because nobody suspects that. So other than that,
That's the first place you look. When you watch Snap, you look at the soccer moms.
nope.
That's the
So do y'all
first
think
place.
that he crazy? Do y'all think that he possibly is a person that did it or no?
No, I ain't do that shit.
Shit, Slimmy, you really believe he didn't do it, Slimmy?
That's not the right person. This dude, he ain't do that shit, man.
He had a
There's no
note,
way.
and he had a note, a
Not the
gun, and a
carry-on
mask, and
bag.
a suppressor in his bag. So he had all the stuff. So explain that.
I don't have to explain anything.
You don't ever
It's
have to
wild.
substantiate your argument. You're damn right. You don't. You don't
Always,
ever do that.
I always substantiate my argument. I'm not going back and forth with you. Nope. We're not. I'm gonna let the other two ladies talk. We ain't gonna let the third lady speak today.
Yeah, I'm going back to Cuba. No
We ain't gonna
extradition.
let the
This
third
nigga
lady.
says I'm not going to go back and forth through why he's still talking.
Chill, Lady Q.
Oh, God.
There he goes, still talking.
You know he was looking for you, Slim.
I'm
Now
just
you done gave
saying,
it to him.
like, you can't just say this isn't the man. Nigga, I got all the shit in my bag, but it wasn't
He
me.
been waiting all night, 2 hours for this.
This is the thing, though. You got a manifesto. You got obviously it was intent there to do something. So why would you sit in McDonald's?
Because he's hungry.
Nah, man.
Anton,
See, y'all
he
act
could
like
have door dashed.
I can't
DoorDash
buy into that.
what?
What you mean door dash
It's
what?
certain things that you, as a criminal, that you're not gonna do, and once you've committed a crime, you're not gonna be visible anymore. That's the first thing. The first thing you know is to get little. That's the first thing you know. Can't be seen. Can't be in public. That's the first
That's the
thing.
problem. That's the problem with him. He's not a
But it's not
criminal.
necessarily
Listen,
true because I saw a
McDonald's is the
dude
most
run a
obvious
Toyota,
place to
a
be.
Mazda through the front door of a Mazda dealership, and that nigga didn't get ghost. He said, "I'm gonna wait for the motherfucking police," and he stood right there. So what do you mean?
I seen that video. That's going viral everywhere.
Yeah, they wouldn't let that nigga take his car back. He said, "Fuck this shit. I'm
He
returning."
drove
this
it
shit
into the front door. Yeah.
Hell yeah. They said call the police. He said call the motherfucking police. I ain't leaving. Shit.
What relevance is that to this?
Oh, somebody is
You
right.
said
The
people
DC
who
snipers
do
were caught the
crimes
same
get
way.
ghost. That's what you said. And I just told
That's
you where a
not what
dude
I
that did a
said.
crime, he didn't get ghost.
Because he did that with intent. That was intent to get caught and to do something to stay there.
I just
This
used the
is
words
a
that came
totally
out of your
different
mouth.
scenario. Like,
I just used
where
the
does
words
your
that came out of
mind
your
think
mouth.
that this is the same fucking thing?
Well, I just used the
The
words that
fuck
you
is
said.
wrong
You
with
said
you?
people who do crimes get
No,
little.
no,
That's
no,
what you
no.
said.
Dog.
People
Dog.
who do crimes get
Quentin.
little. That's
Use
what
your
you
mind
said.
for once.
And I
Use
just
your mind for
used
once.
against you what you said.
Use your mind for once. Don't be a contrarian. Don't just try and get under my skin. Don't just try to
Well, I
rattle
did it
things
purposely
up.
because look how you acting.
Think. Think,
Nigga, I
think.
control you,
Use your
nigga.
mind.
I
Think.
just say
I
one
know it's
little
hard. I
thing
know it's hard
and
for
I
you.
make you do
I
whatever
know it's
I
hard for
want.
you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you
Look
to
at
think,
you.
man.
Look
I know.
at you.
I know
Look
it's
at
hard for
you.
you to think.
Look at you. You
Look at me,
can't not
what?
respond to me. I control you.
Quinn, you control me because you've been waiting to say something to me all
I
night.
fucking
No,
control you, Slumber.
no. I think it's the other way around, bro. It's
No,
cool though,
nigga,
man.
I said something to literally set you off. It's crazy.
How you set me off? How'd you set me off? How did you set me off?
Well, you said you're not going to go back and forth with me, and you've been doing it ever since. So
Okay.
back up, back to the back. Okay. Continue with the show, please, sir.
I
Glad he's
just want to
done.
know y'all perspective.
Carrie, Mika, no,
Hmm.
Anton,
What do we
Carrie,
do?
Mika, Anton. We gotta have a discussion though.
Oh, you kicked him out.
He back on mute.
I think Quentin is right on this one.
What did he
He
say?
didn't say nothing.
It's just too
Yes, he did.
much to say that it's not him.
Yes, he did. He basically said that Quentin's position, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that they caught the right guy, and that he had all of the he had evidence that substantiates that they caught the right guy. And Quentin is not believing in any conspiracy theories around this particular issue. He think it's exactly what it is. Slimmy's position is that it's not him, but Slimmy hasn't substantiated why he doesn't think that it's not him, and that's the thing
You
that
don't have
Quentin is
to.
holding Slimmy accountable for. Am I off? Somebody tell me I'm off.
I definitely said why I think it wasn't him.
Okay, why is it not him? Maybe I missed it.
Because nobody with sense is gonna sit in the McDonald's.
That's
Nobody
not
with sense is gonna
substantiating your
go.
argument, Slimmy.
How ain't it? If
You
you
said
just
nobody
committed
with
a
sense
crime,
what would go to
if you
McDonald's,
just
right?
committed a crime, you're not gonna sit right in the public eye. Nobody's gonna do that.
That would listen. That would what you're describing, Slimmy, as somebody that's in their right mind. Nobody in their right mind goes and kills a CEO. So I'm not going to be able to justify why they would go to McDonald's when I would never be able to justify putting a gun to a nigga head in the first place. Especially coming from his background. If you coming from this dude's background, you got basically the whole world at your hands. I can't fathom or make sense in my mind why he would be the one to put himself in this position in the first place. So if I can't justify why he did that, why would I be able to justify the nigga be able to go into McDonald's? If you crazy or you doing something that don't make sense to me, I'm not gonna start to put logic on you in the final part before you got caught.
See, the only thing that doesn't make sense is where I think y'all are completely wrong is this dude they just said he had became a recluse. He been away. He went away, and he wasn't doing his usual activities. So all of a sudden now he's going to be sitting in public after he shoots somebody. That doesn't make sense. He just isolated himself. So now after he shoots somebody, he's going to come out of isolation and be in the public. That doesn't
Again,
add
you
up.
trying to make sense of something that none of it makes sense in the first place.
Nah, that doesn't make sense at all, though.
Like recluses
For
come out and
somebody,
kill people all the time. Like that's
no, wait. No.
Why did the nigga pull his mask down in
listen.
order to flirt with a woman when he, for the last 10 days, been doing reconnaissance with a mask on and wouldn't even pull his mask down to eat? And he even kept his mask on the whole time that he was in a hostel that he was staying at in New York City. Like the nigga, people make dumb moves and dumb mistakes. People do dumb stuff all the time. The thing about doing crime, what I've learned in my short time on this earth, is that it only take one fuck up for you to get caught. They can make 1,000 mistakes and let you slip through the cracks, but eventually, in most instances, you're going to get caught. And so I don't make sense of what motherfuckers do a lot of times because I think that niggas that do crime is crazy in themselves.
And I think I watch enough crime stuff to know, like, most people who are like serial killers, they are recluses. Like that's like the profile of a serial killer. Like they stay off to themselves.
Think
Quentin.
about it. This nigga had a mission to go and kill a CEO of a major healthcare company, but this nigga is
Watch
flirting
out,
with a.
Meek. I might come and
No,
get
think
you.
about it. He had a mission to go and kill a healthcare CEO, but this nigga was flirting with a hoe in the meantime. What did he? What the fuck was that? Nigga, you on a
He ain't
mission.
seen he
What the fuck
he
you
ain't
flirting
seen one in a
for?
while.
That's not
No.
the
You
person.
on a mission. See, y'all don't ask questions around the whole thing until the end. What are you flirting for if you about to go and take a dude out with a 3D printed gun?
I
What
don't
is he
buy it.
flirting for?
That's what I
I don't
said.
buy it.
He ain't seen him in a while.
Quentin, are you timing
Um,
people out? Who timing people out?
No, I'm not.
Who time? Somebody said to get him. He timing people out. Y'all got to give me a name.
Ain't nobody time nobody out.
I didn't
Okay,
tell
I'm with
nobody.
you. Anyways, the point is that none of it makes sense.
no, I don't buy it.
But why don't you
Mm-mm.
buy it then? Is it only because of the way he got caught?
No, just certain. It just doesn't add up. You kill somebody in broad daylight and you end up caught in broad daylight. That no, man. And you end up caught in public. That just don't make sense to me, man. I'm sorry. I'm
Killing
sorry,
people in
man. Like,
broad daylight don't make sense.
So what do you think happened, Slimmy? Give me the insight. What do you think happened?
I believe that's not the right guy. The person that really did it is still on the move. The person that really did it is still on the move.
Mm.
So they have pictures, we have evidence, it all corroborates, but it's not him. Like, he looks like the video cam pictures. He has the gun, he has the manifesto, and they got the jacket. Then they
Well,
got
it'll come down to that DNA.
he got the fake ID. Like, all
It'll
this,
come
and
down to that DNA because he kept leaving stuff everywhere. So
He kept leaving stuff everywhere.
yeah, he put the bottle in the trash can when he came from that. I don't know. I think it was a coffee shop or whatever he came from, where he was flirting. He had a bottle of water. He put it in the trash can. They got the video camera on that. They picked that up. He dropped a phone in the alley. They picked that up.
Yeah.
They found the like a book bag, Monopoly money, all this stuff. Yeah. So they got things to pull DNA from.
I think it's very, very difficult to get away with crime, especially in New York City at this point.
I think for you to get away with a crime, like, it has to be like totally random to some Joe Blow person that generally don't nobody care about. Like, I just randomly shot a dude under the bridge and walked off type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're not about to shoot somebody in no sedity ass hotel lobby or wherever he shot him in. That no,
Outside
no,
of the
no, no,
hotel.
no. Yeah, so
I don't know. Most of the crime here in DC is unsolved.
well, and just do they care enough to solve it though? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a major CEO.
Yeah.
I
And it's
know.
not getting
I get
national
it.
coverage. You getting national coverage on something, you done, bro. With all of the
Yeah.
technology and being able to, do your location
And I think most
Yeah.
people are rocking. I think most people are rocking with the dude who did this, because for the chief of police to come out and say this dude is not a martyr, clearly he's hearing that's the case. You know what I mean?
think that he got a large following too. So don't mean he ain't gonna go to jail, but I think he got a pretty large following yourself.
Yeah. Fox said when they were arresting him, he was looking at the cameras to see how many like news media outlets were out there and who was covering it
Yeah.
and what he was saying in the courtroom suggests that, he wants people to cover it.
I'm gonna get Carrie tomorrow. I'm gonna get her to jump in on this tomorrow or Thursday. Don't worry, I got you.
Something happened, Carrie? Did you miss a workout today? Your levels off.
No, y'all. No, I just didn't have anything to
I
really
curated all of this good
like.
content just for Carrie, and she was just relaxing. That's all right. All
She
right.
ain't have not near nothing to say.